Hare Krishna, all devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. My
Hare Krishna.
humble
Pranam, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Mataji. Hare Krishna. My humble obeisances to all of you and my Dandavat Pranam. I missed you all in last 2 weeks as I was away from my station. Let us
We also
begin
miss
with
you, Prabhuji.
thank you, Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Let us begin with our prayers. Prayers are very important. It gives a feeling of gratitude towards our acharyas and Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna gives us intelligence enough to understand his message very clearly.
Good morning, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Good morning, Hare
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Pranam
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarine Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utpadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavasya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Gunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parisahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lita Shri Vishakhanvitansh Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyaksha Vasindhubhya eva cha Padita Nama Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे May I request you all to follow me? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Janmadasya yasho Ashyato Invayada Itirata Chartheshu Abhigna Swarat
Janmakyasya yatohanmaya vigratascha arteshu abhijnasvarat.
Tene Brahmaradayadi Kavaye Muyanti Yat Suraya
Tene brahma hridayadi kavaye muhyanti yat surayah.
Tejo Vari Pradam Prayat Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Brusha
Tejo vari mridam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrusha.
Damna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi
धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकम् सत्यं परं धीमहि
धर्मः प्रोजहिता कैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सताम्
धर्म प्रोजयिता कैतवो अत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सताम्
वेद्यं वास्तवं वक्त्र विस्तुषिविधं तापत्रयोन्मूलनम्
वेद्यं वास्तवम् अत्र वस्तु शिवदम् तापत्रयोन्मूलनम्
श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः
श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः
तद्योरद्य अवरुध्यते कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात्
सद्यो हृदि अवरुध्यते अत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तस्मात्
निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलम् सुखमुखाद् अमृतद्रवसंयुतम्
निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलम् शुकमुखात् अमृतद्रवसंयुतम्
पिबत भागवतं रसमालयम् मुहुरहो रसिकभुवि भावुकः
पिबत भागवतं रसमालयम् मुहुरवो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम्
नारायणं नरं चैव नरोत्तमम्
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये
शृणतां स्वकतः कृष्णः पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनः
शृण्वतां स्वकताः कृष्णः पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनः
हृदयन्तस्तोयभद्राणि विदुनोति सुरस्तथा
हृद्यन्तस्तो हि अभद्राणि विधुनोति सुहृत्सदा
नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया
भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी
भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी
Daily recitation of Bhagavatam certainly removes all inauspicious things from in and around our life. Subharao Prabhuji, you and Chitra Mohini Devidasi ji are my co-hosts. I request you please to go ahead with muting those who make noise.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And all inauspicious things are removed from our life, and it brings us nearer to Uttama Sloka, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, who can bestow on a nice sticky bhakti, which is the goal of our life. Can you see the sloka on the screen?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can.
So today we are going to go through slokas which are from the 5th canto, which is creative impetus. Chapter 16, which is the description of Jambudvipa. And we start with sloka number 16.5, fifth sloka. Madhumai Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, pranams Prabhuji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yo Vayam Dvipaha Kuvalaya Kamalakoshabhyantara Kosho Niyutayojana Vishalaha Samavartulo Yatha Pushkara Patram. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Subbarao Mataji, Prabhuji. Go ahead, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanat Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yo Vayam Dvipaha Kuvalaya Kamala Koshabhyantara Kosho Niyuta Yojana Vishalaha Samavartulo Yatha Pushkara Patram. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Chitra Mohini Devi Dasi. Hare
Hare
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yo Vayam Dvipaha Kuvalaya Kamala Koshabhyantara Kosho Niyuta Yojana Vishalaha Samavartalo Yata Pushkara Patram. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Prafula Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी प्रणाम प्रभु जी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय यो वायं दीपकुवलय कमलकोशः अभ्यन्तरकोशो नियुतयोजन विशालः समवर्तुलो यथा पुष्करपत्रम् हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी थैंक यू प्रभु
Venkata Narsiya Das Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yo Vayam Dvipaha Kuvalaya Kamala Kosa Abhyantara Koso Niyota Yojana Visalaha Samavartulo Yadha Pushkara Patram. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. Anjali Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yo Vayam Deepaha Kuvalaya Kamalakosha Abhyantarakosho Niyuta Yojana Vishalaha Samavartulaha Yatha Pushkara Patram. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Madhumati Vilasi Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय यो वायं द्वीपः कुवलय कमलकोश अभ्यन्तरकोशः नियुतयोजना विशालः समवर्तुलः यथा पुष्करपत्रम् थैंक यू प्रभु जी हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Mataji. Revati Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय यो वायं द्वीप कुवलयवक एकमल कोश अभ्यंतर कोशो नियुत योजन विशालः समवर्तुलो यथा पुष्कर पत्रम हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी थैंक यू वेरी मच
Revati Mataji, could you do synonyms for us?
yes प्रभु जी थैंक यू वेरी मच प्रभु जी synonymous यह which wa either I am this Dwapah island Kuvalaya the Buloka Kamala Kosha of the old of a lotus flower Abhyantara inner Kosha old Niyutta Yojana Vishalaha 1 million yojanas 8 million miles wide Sama Vartulaha equally round or having a length and breadth of the same measurement Yata like Pushkara Patram, a lotus leaf. Can I read the translation also, Prabhuji?
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you very much. The planetary system known as Bhumandala resembles a lotus flower, and its 7 islands resemble the whirl of that flower. The length and breadth of the island, known as Jambu Dvipa, which is situated in the middle of the world, are 1 million yojanas, that's 8 million miles. Jambu Dvipa is round like the leaf of a lotus flower. In short, description of the first island, Jambudvipa, is beginning for some time. We'll go to the next sloka. Next 3 slokas are interconnected to some extent and doesn't have a big purport. So we'll go ahead with the next 2 slokas as well. Who would like to recite the sloka? Yes, Venkata Narsihadas Prabhuji. Go ahead, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yasmin Navavarshani Navayojana Sahasrayamani Ashtabhi Maryada Giribhi Suvibhaktani Bhavanti. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. Madhumayi Mataji, please go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Yasmin Navavarshani Navayojana Sahasra Ayamani Ashtabhir Maryada Giribihi Suvibhaktani Bhavanti. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Madhumati Vilasini Mataji. Is that the name of Madhusoni Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. No problem.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Yasminnava Varshani Navayojana Sahasra Ayamani Ashtabhi Maryada Giribhihi Suvibhaktani Bhavanti. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Subarao Prabhuji. Go ahead, Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी तनोकरण ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय यस्मिन् नववर्षाणि नवयोजन सहस्राय मान्यष्टभिर्मर्यादा गिरिभिः सुविभक्तानि भवन्ति. हरे कृष्ण.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Revati Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Pranams Prabhuji. Yasminnavavarshani navayojana sahasrayamamanya manya rish ashtani maryada giribihi suvibhaktani bhavanti. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji. Prafula Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yasmin Navavarshani Navayovana Sahasrayamani Ashtabhirmariyadagiribihi Subhibhaktani Bhavanti.
Thank you, Mataji. Chitra Mohini Devi Dasi, please go ahead, Mataji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Yasmin Navavarshani Navayojana Sahasrayamyan Ashtabhi Maryada Giribihi Suvibhaktani Bhavanti. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Usha Dayavanti Devi Dasi.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranams Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yasmin Navavarsani Navayojana Sahasra Ayamani Ashtabhi Maryada Giribi Suvibhut Bhaktani Bhavanti. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Anjali Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yasmin Navavarshani Navayojana Sahasra Ayamani Ashtabhihi Maryada Giribhihi Suvibhaktani Bhavanti. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Anjali Mataji, would you like to read synonyms for us?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Yasmin in the Jambudvipa. Nava, 9. Varshani, division of land. Nava Yojana Sahasra, 72,000 miles in length. Ayamani, measuring. Ashtabhihi, by 8. Maryada, indicating the boundaries. Giribhihi, by mountains. Suvi Bhaktani, nicely divided from one another. Bhavanti are.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Anjali Mataji. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In Jambu Dvipa, there are 9 divisions of land, each with a length of 9,000 yojana. That's 72,000 miles. There are 8 mountains that mark boundaries of these divisions and separate them nicely. Purport. I am beginning the purport, and I would request Subbarao Prabhuji, once the Sanskrit part comes in, to take over. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives the following quotation from the Vayu Purana, wherein the locations of the various mountains beginning with Himalayas are described.
धनुर्वत्सं स्थिते ज्ञेये द्वे वर्षे दक्षिणोत्तरे दीर्घाणि तत्र चत्वारि चतुरस्रं मीलावृतम् इति दक्षिणोत्तरे भारतोत्तरकुरुवर्षे चत्वारि किं पुरुष हरिवर्ष रम्यक हिरण्मयानि वर्षाणि नीलनिषधयोस्तिरश्चि नीयभूया समुदप्रविष्टयोः संलग्नत्वम् अङ्गीकृत्य भद्राश्वकेतुमालयोः अपि धनुराकृतित्वम् अतस्तयोर्दैर्घ्यत एव मध्ये संकुचितत्वेन नवसहस्रायामत्वम् इलावृतस्य तु मेरोः साक्षात् चतुर्दिक्षु नवसहस्रायामत्वम् संभवेत् वस्तुतस्त्विलावृत भद्राश्व केतुमालानां चतुस्त्रिंशत्सहस्रायामत्वं ज्ञेयम्. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. That was wonderfully done. Thank you, Prabhu. In short, here there is a description of Jambudvipa and their division with 8 mountains. There are 9 divisions, and we'll go a little further to next sloka, which will tell us little more detail, and we will get oriented very well what exactly is being talked about. Who would like to recite this? Right, Madhumai Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Yesham Madhye Ilavrutam Nabhyantara Varsham Yasya Nabhyam Avastitaha Sarvataha Sauvarnaha Kulagirirajo Merurdvipayama Samunnaha Karnika Bhutaha कुवलया कमलस्य मूर्धनि 32,000 मूले षोडशसहस्रं तावतान्तर्भूम्यां प्रविष्टः. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Madhumati Vilasini Mataji, please
Hare
go ahead.
Krishna Prabhuji. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय येषां मध्ये इलावृतं नामाभ्यन्तरवर्षं यस्य नाभ्यामवस्थितः सर्वतः सौवर्णः कुलगिरिराजः मेरुद्वीपायमसम्मुनः कर्णिकाभूतः कुवलयकमलस्य मूर्धनि 32 सहस्रयोजनविततः मूले 16 सहस्रं तावत् अन्तभूर्मायां प्रविष्टः. थैंक यू प्रभु जी. हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna. Venkata Narasimha Das Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yesham madhye mulavrutam nabhyantaravarsham yasya nabhyam avastitaha sarvataha savarnaha kulagirirajo merudvipa ayam samanaha karnikabhotaha kolaya kamalasya murdhani द्वात्रिशत सहस्रयोजनवितो मूले 16 सहस्रं तावतान्तर्भूम्यां प्रविष्टः. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Subbarao Prabhuji, go ahead. Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. धन्यवाद प्रणाम. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय येषां मध्ये इलावृतं नामाभ्यन्तरवर्षं यस्य नाभ्यामवस्थितः सर्वतः सौवर्णकुलगिरिराजो द्वीपायामसमुन्नाः कर्णिकाभूतः कुवलयकमलस्य मूर्धनि 32 सहस्रयोजनविततो मूले 16 सहस्रं तावतान्तर्भूम्यां प्रविष्टः. हरे कृष्ण.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Chitra Mohini Devi Dasi.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय येषां मध्ये इलावृतं नाभ्यन्तरवर्षं यस्य नाभ्याम् अवस्थितः सर्वत्र सौवर्णकुलगिरिराजो मेरुर्द्वीपायामसमुन्नाहः कर्णिकाभूतः कुवलयकमलस्य मूर्धनि 32 सहस्रयोजनविततो मूले 16 सहस्रं तावन्तर भूम्यां प्रविष्टः. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Mataji. Revati Mataji, go ahead.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. प्रणाम प्रभु जी. येषां मध्ये इलावृतं नभा अभ्यन्तरवर्षयस्य नाभ्यां वस्थित सर्वतः सौर्णगोलगिरिराजो मेरुदूपायमासमुन्नः कार्णिकभूतः कुवलयकमलस्य मूर्धानि 200 सहस्रयोजन विदतो मूले 16 सहस्रं तावतांत पूर्वभ्यं प्रविष्टः. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you, Mataji. Prafulla Mataji, go ahead.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय येषां मध्ये इलावृतं नाम अभ्यन्तरवर्षं यस्य नामम् अवस्थितः सर्वतः सौवर्णः कुलगिरिराजो मेरुद्वीपयां समुन्नः कर्णिकाभूतः कुवलयकमलस्य मूर्धनि 32 सहस्रयोजनविततो मूले 16 सहस्रं तावत् अन्तर्भूम्यां प्रविष्टः. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. थैंक यू प्रभु जी.
Anjali Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. येषां मध्ये इलावृतं नाभाभ्यन्तरवर्षं यस्य नाभ्याम् अवस्थितः सर्वतः सौवर्णः कुलगिरिराजो मेरुदीपायां समुन्नाहः कर्णिकाभूतः कुवलयकमलस्य मूर्धिने 32 सहस्रयोजनविततो मूले 16 सहस्रं तावतान्तभूम्या प्रविष्टः. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Thank you very much. Madhumai Mataji, can I request you to read synonyms for us? Hare Krishna Mataji. Okay, Madhusoni Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Go ahead.
Esham, all these divisions of Jambudvipa, Madhye, among, Ilavratam Nama, named Ilavrit Varsha, Abhyantara Varsham, the inner division, Yashya, of which, Nabhyam, in the navel, Avasthitah, situated, Sarvatah, entirely, Suvarnah, made of gold, Kulagiri Rajah, the most famous among famous mountains, Meru, mountain Meru, Dvipa Ayam Sammunah, whose height is the same measurement as the width of Jambudvipa, Karnika Bhutah, existing as the pericarp, Kual, Kualya of this planetary system, Kamala Shaya, like a lotus flower, Murdani on the top, Dva Trimshat 32, Saharsha 1000, Yojana Yojanas 8 miles each, Vitatah expanded, Mule at the base, Sodah Saharsham 16,000 yojans, Twat so much, Antah Bhumayam within the earth, Pravishtah entered. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much
Thank
for the
you,
opportunity.
Madhusoni Mataji. Thank you. Translation. Amidst these divisions or varshas, each divisions are known as varsas, is the varsa named Ilavrata, which is situated in the middle of the whirl of the lotus. Within Ilavrata Varsa is Sumeru mountain, which is made of gold. Sumeru mountain is like the pericarp of lotus-like Bhumandal planetary system. The mountain's height is same as the width of the Jambudvipa, or in other words, 100,000 yojanas or 800,000 miles. Of that, 16,000 yojanas or 128,000 miles are within the earth, and therefore the mountain's height above the earth is 84,000 yojanas or 672,000 miles. The mountain's width is 32,000 yojanas or 256,000 miles at its summit and 16,000 yojanas at its base. The detailed description of beginning with Jambudvipa and inner parts of Jambudvipa going up to Sumeru mountain is quite an intricate detail given in perfect number of miles or yojanas. This certainly indicates that at that time our forefathers or their forefathers were highly intelligent and had perfect knowledge of this material manifestation. We call it Bhumandal. We are still struggling with the knowledge of certain corners of earth, and we still do not have a perfect knowledge of many things that are existing on earth, and we cannot explain so many things as yet by so-called our advanced science. And look at these people, they are far advanced. we really must pay our homage to their knowledge. And of course, these are the truths because these are spoken by Lord Himself, called Apurusheya. Imagine that we have to construct our own house for a family, passing through a severe, grueling task of designing a house which someone else designs. We just have to suggest what we need. To the extent of constructing the details part of it, again done by engineers, but still we have to keep telling them what we want. And at the end, I'm sure all of us have felt that it doesn't turn out as we would have wished it to be. So, constructing a house for ourselves or a family, which is a very small, tiny little thing that we do, really doesn't come through our satisfaction easily in spite of spending several years of life. And look at God's creation, such a huge creation, which is so marvelous that you only need to see them world over. I am reflecting on my recent trip to New Zealand and God's bestowed beauty there, the nature itself, and each and every moment I felt paying my homages to Lord Krishna. They are so marvelous, so beautiful, that even if with all available strength of science, technology, I can assure you, no man can even dream of making 1 millionth part of it. Such a beauty has been created for us, and that too for a center which is actually known as rehabilitation center for us. We are the rebellions. We are not good children of Lord Krishna. And still, He constructs such a beautiful world for us. In short, we are convinced that Lord Krishna loves us and certainly wants us to go back to Him. The descriptions are so nicely done here. It's always going to be better understood by engineers amongst us than all of us, but looks so clean and neat, so nicely described that going into further scares us. We know that nothing wrong can be found there. This is the magnificence of the Lord and whose children we are. We are part and parcel of that Lord, and so we must spend all time that we have with us in serving this magnificent Lord. Yesterday, Sri Prana Chaitanya Prabhuji described very well that when Lord's creations are described, it makes us humble and creates humility in us. It's very, very true. Such creations, when you look at the world around, you fill with a lot of amazing thinkings and at times dismay at what we are and how proud we are for what little we have. I take these three slokas as very important slokas to tell us that such magnificence is a creation of only a spark of the Lord. And so I just imagine how the whole Lord must be. I am sure it is beyond our imagination, beyond our thinking, and beyond our logic. We are inadequately equipped to understand Him, but He makes sure that we understand Him enough so that we can go back to Godhead. Lord is so nice, as Srila Prabhupada assures us, that Krishna will show you the path. It's only desire that we need. And mind you, Lord Krishna, when our life ends, this material life is coming to an end, He takes away everything from us one by one. He may first take away your eyesight, then your hearing, then your dexterity, then your smooth movements, etc. But Lord Krishna never touches your desire. This desire is the most important thing, and He always keeps absolute independence and individuality in desiring or choosing. It's our own desire that is an interface between the material world and the spiritual world. And you saw that in Urdhva Vriksha, where the material world is the inverted image of a straight spiritual world. The interface there is desire. So all we need to do is change our desire from this momentary, illusionary, material world into a spiritual world, and the rest will be taken over by Lord Himself. You don't need to do anything, but you need to have a desire so strong, so determined that you go back to Godhead. Sorry, I'm being little taken away. Any question, any correction, any addition, any comment, please go ahead. I would like to have your comments, yes. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Have I also taken you with me? Fine. If there are no questions, no comments, Hare Krishna to everyone. Vansha kalpatarubhyasya krupa sindhubhya evacha patita nama pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anek koti Vaishnavo ki jai. Danvat pranam to everyone. Thank you very much for attending the class. And all of you have a wonderful Krishna conscious day. And may God be with you all the time. Hare Krishna to everyone.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare
Dandavat
Krishna
Pranam
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.